Tatum, just get in the car.
Hello, Sydney.
Hi, welcome back to another Cajun Toy Review. Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite slasher villains, the Ghostface, from the Scream series. And if you are unfamiliar with Scream, if you have not at least seen the first movie, do yourself a favor, pause this, and go just watch the first movie, just the first one. You can skip the sequels and the MTV series. We'll talk about the fifth one when it finally comes out. And if you do like it, I do a podcast. Me and my buddy James did a podcast a couple years ago about Scream, kind of comedy nerd podcast. If you want to check it out, check out the description of this episode. But I do love Ghostface. When I first saw the movie, it kind of reignited the horror genre and stuff like that. So I thought it was really awesome. It came out at the right time for me. Had the costume for the longest time. I don't know. I just always really thought it was really cool and original. So when I heard about this figure, it was definitely one that I was going to pick up. I had a couple NECA horror figures already. I've been holding out on a lot of them, kind of keeping them in the box, and holding off to review them. And now is the time. Speaking of the box, I love this box. Very simple. You look at it, it's just all black. Stood out to me when I saw it in the store. I was like, damn, this is cool. But you got the Ghostface mask kind of coming out the darkness. Just looks badass. I would totally have this poster. But of course, Ultimate Ghostface action figure. They have been other Ghostface figures before. But trust me, this is the one that you want to get. This figure is awesome. And looking at the side, we got Ghostface with his voice recorder and his buck knife. And on the back, another picture of Ghostface kind of ripping through there with a different knife. A couple pictures on the bottom, a little bit of read up. And Ghostface, the icon of Halloween. Now, no, there is an icon of Halloween, and I love Ghostface, but it's not you, buddy. It's not you. So, anyway, there's a couple different. There's like this film reel looking at with a couple different shots of Ghostface. We got this bloody Ghostface. We got this green, glow in the dark Ghostface, which is interesting, and then we got Ghostface with a scythe. I don't remember Ghostface ever using a scythe. That's really interesting. But different knife here, and a couple different accessories. Logo on the top, not much to say about that. Bottom we have our UPC, of course, and all the awesome people that made this. You guys are awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you. You'll never see this. And inside, ooh, picture Ghostface outside your house. You don't want to see that. And that just looks freaking awesome. I love it. And all the accessories it comes with. Again, I don't know about this scythe. Very questionable. But here's our different hands we have. We have different knives. Voice box. Yeah. That scythe, I don't know, man. That scythe. And then our heads. So I'm excited about this, guys. Let's go ahead and break this guy out and check him out. And here we have our Ghostface out of the package. And man, I love this figure. This figure blows me away. Just so much fun to pose. Just fun. Comes with a lot of accessories and everything, stuff like that, and just nails that, man. God, this is great. So let me tell you a little bit my history with Ghostface. I seen the original movie when it came out. Huge fan of that. Actually did a whole podcast about that with my friend James. You can check that out in the description of the episode. They'll have a link to that if you're interested in it. It's two nerds talking about Scream, but there's been several different Scream movies featuring Ghostface. Because that's the kind of thing about it. It could be several different people, but we've had 4 movies so far, MTV series, and then now we have a new 5th movie coming out, which I'm super excited about. Some of the promo posters for it have been just so awesome. See? And anyway, it's also a character in Dead by Daylight, which is a game that I love playing, and he's a character I use quite often on there. If you'd be interested in playing that, hit me up in the comments, man. We may hook up on that. But anyway, let's take a look at what our Ghostface comes with, and then we'll look at the figure himself. So looking at the accessories that come with Ghostface, which is a lot, they're all pretty cool. Now, we got 4 heads, a total of 4 hands. We have 3 knives, the voice changer, and the scythe. And like, scythe is the one thing that threw me for a loop, because I don't remember Ghostface using a scythe. So I did a quick little research and hit the old Google, and sure enough, I thought maybe the MTV series, because I really didn't watch much of it or care for it. That had to be where the scythe was from. But no, Ghostface has never used a scythe, so I don't know. It's an interesting inclusion for this figure. and it looks really cool. There's some cool detail on it. It's kind of worn wooden looking handle and stuff like that with the little metal clips holding on the handles on it. I mean, it looks really cool, and they got this kind of blue sheen on it and everything and stuff like that, and the clip holding in the blade. And I mean, it looks freaking awesome. But Ghostface never used this thing, so I don't know. It's cool. It's going to be going to Jason Voorhees, I'm pretty sure, because my Ghostface is not going to be using this anyway. So, but yeah, great looking piece of accessory, man. I mean, seriously, but not accurate. And then we have our little voice changer box, and I couldn't even tell you what the ups or downs of this thing is. It looks like it could be like a little GoPro or something like that. It's got little buttons on it and but you don't ever truly really see him using this. More you see the phone, and it's interesting we didn't get the phone, but we got this, and I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. He holds it really well with this little hand over here. Now it is small, so watch out. I did have it drop when I was kind of opening the package, and I had to search for it for a second. But yeah, you can hold it, and like I said, I don't know what's the exact up or down way on this little thing. So you kind of get it in there, and he can hold it up to his face or whatnot. But it is cool, and I'm glad we got it. I just like something that, you know, like just looking at it. Like out the package, if you didn't know what it was, you'd be like, what is this? Is it a camera, or what is this thing? And then as for the hands, we have this closed knife hand and stuff like that, and it's right around this, so basically you can just take one of the knives and just kind of slide that in there. And I'm gonna be a liar, this is not the knife you do that with. So we get this one, and there we go. Just holds that in there real good, real well. And I'll take that out. But then he has these other gripping hands, and it just depends on the handle of the blade, which knife and how you want to hold it. So there we go, like so. And then yeah, he does come with 3 knives. So we have this big Bowie knife, and they all look really good. I mean, look at the handle on this thing. It looks really awesome. The detail on that wood grain handle. Of course, all of them are covered in blood. But yeah, really, really awesome. Looks really cool. And then they have the Buck 120, which is the default Ghostface blade, the one that he uses the most. And then we have this large kitchen knife. And, you know, this is more of a Michael Myers kind of thing, but yeah, my Ghostface will be doing the Buck, but I do like that we get a variety. That's really cool. I like it a lot. Speaking of variety, we got 4 heads here. So you got the default Ghostface head, and I do like how they all kind of have the little cowl behind it. Kind of looks in there. It's not just one solid piece, but really cool. I mean, we've seen this face a million times, but I do like how we got these lines in here where it's like a fabric mask, and it's not just a straight piece. You got this zombie looking crazy dead head, and this one, not familiar with this one. This isn't from the movies. It's not from the game. It's a cool looking face, but it's just different. So that's really cool. So I just don't. And then we have this really kind of bloody face, and that's just basically the same as the first, but this one has blood on it, and it looks really cool. I like it a lot. Probably use that one second the most from after the primary default one. And then we have this glow in the dark one. This one looks really neat. I've actually tried it out already. It actually glows really well. I'll do it in some of the shots, but it's kind of hard to do in here with all these lights. But I promise you, it glows really well. But yeah, that's quite a bit of accessories for our Ghostface and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our figure. And looking at our Ghostface figure, and this thing is awesome. There's lots of little details to this guy, and I just love the cloth on it. Like the material and stuff feels really good. It's very posable, and it just looks great in pretty much almost any pose you put him in. I do have him on the NECA stand, just because I don't feel like he stands extremely great on his own, at least mine not, but we'll kind of mess around with it a minute. Put a little voice changer in there. Now his hands pop off extremely easy. I've noticed, because they're not the easiest things to port in there a little bit. You got to kind of play with the sleeves a little bit. So I mean, yeah, it just looks awesome. Having a lot of fun posing this guy, kind of messing around with it. But let's look at some of the details on this guy, and then we'll kind of check it out. So yeah, he has full cloth cape, and it, like I said, it feels really good. It looks really good in pictures and stuff like that, especially with these hang down pieces on his garment. I don't even know what you call that stuff. If y'all ever played Dead by Daylight, the one on there, he has a really unique suit. It's almost like a body armor stuff, but he has these like straps that kind of fly in the wind. And I wouldn't mind having a figure of that one. I do like that look a lot. I think it looks pretty neat. But anyway, so yeah, of course we got full head rotation on this guy. It's just a simple, just pop on like that. And then, so yeah, we got rock. Can look up quite well, down really good. Now they do have forearm rotation, but you won't be able to do it with the cloth without getting it all snagged up. There is a bicep swivel. See how high I can pull these sleeves up, not too high. Do get kind of caught on the elbows. So you kind of see there is detail, like he's wearing a shirt underneath there. Yeah, you kind of see that detail in there, like that. He's got like a long black sleeve shirt underneath there. He's all black. And I do like that they put that detail in there. It could have just been smooth plastic like his torso is. See? But they at least put a shirt on there, so if you do see a little bit sticking out, you know, and it also gives him that you know, anonymous thing where we don't know which Ghostface this is, you know, which you know, it looks like it's the first movie one, but we don't know who the killer is or if it's from a different interpretation or whatnot. So I do like that a lot. It could be just about anybody in the suit, and that's the scary part about it. But yeah, like I said, so they do have wrist rotation. It's a single jointed elbow, and there's rotation. Yeah, at the elbow. It's right at the elbow. It's got an ab crunch a bit. Not a whole lot, but you do got a little bit of rock. There is no waist rotation, so it's all done. At the abs. Ghostface can we can do a split. Yeah. There's no thigh cut, but kick pretty high. He's a single jointed leg. Got the same kind of pants that we've seen in NECA with other figures like Danny and stuff like that. And the pants detail is really nice too, because he's wearing like these black jean looking kind of pants, and there's wrinkles in it and stuff like that, which it looks really cool. It kind of comes down right there. You can kind of see little cuffs on there. And then the boots are awesome. He's got these really nice like boots on. You can see like the silver and the laces and everything, and got kind of a wash on that brown, darker brown underneath, and the grips on the side. Got peg holes on the bottom. That looks really, really good, and just looks menacing, hanging out that cloak with just some feet, pants on those feet. So yeah, I just think this is a fun figure. This is definitely the ultimate Ghostface. I've seen the other ones before, and like I said, I love this character a lot. I think they just did a fantastic job with this guy, and it just makes me want more and more of these guys, which we'll be reviewing throughout the rest of the month, more horror figures. So I'll be probably gushing over those as well. So anyway, I hope you like this, and let me know which other figures or other character horror figures you guys want to see in the comments and stuff like that. And I appreciate it all. And check back. We'll be alternating between horror and other figures throughout the whole month. So thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Check out our other content. Consider subscribing. If you already are a subscriber and everything, appreciate you. Thank you for all y'all do. I love the comments and the feedback and everything like that with you guys. You guys make it all worthwhile. Appreciate you. You can check us out. We have a link to our Facebook in the description. Also on TikTok, just search for Cajun Toy Review. Kind of doing like toy hunts and stuff like that so far. Really figuring out how to utilize that platform. But looking forward to interacting with you guys on there. If you want to support the channel, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Cajun Toy Review, and on there, any money that goes towards a new camera with a mic input. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.